Hi guys, it's Peter and welcome to our channel. And today I'm gonna replace it front footpad sensor on my custom built VESC XR. It's a 20S 3-piece with super flux. It has the biggest battery on the planet. It's 1080 watt capacity. Unbelievable. This beast is awesome, but the front sensor it start failing. It doesn't engage properly. It doesn't engage all the time. Currently I got sensor from Onewheel parts, and it's a V4 custom force sensor. It's a PASI sensor. I did modify it, and I mean from day one it did work, and then kind of start failing. But long story make short, let's remove it. Grip tape. I was gonna show you the sensor how it looks, and also I'd like to show you the sensor what I was gonna replace it with. It looks quite good, quite interesting concept. These sensors I bought from Nexus Battery Solutions. I got two of them because I got two boards, and I'd like to replace it on both boards sensors. And just by placing, you can tell it has a pretty good size of real estate. It should work the way it's supposed to be. And also I like it, not only the way it looks, also if you look at the surface itself, it has a pre-cuts. Pretty much they did that to be able to it will be suitable for flat footpad, concave footpad, hump footpad. Pretty much due to has those cuts, it will take shape wherever your footpad is. Well, let me start removing grip tape. For that application, I will use a heat gun, and pretty much you don't have to be a rocket scientist. You just heat it up, pretty much all surface evenly, and peeling off and start peeling slowly. And if it requires a little bit more heat, we will heat it a little bit more. Okay guys, I just removed a sandpaper, and now I'd like to show you the real estate comparison. That's why I'm talking about the new sensor. It should be much better, because the way you put it, this sensor, due to cable limitation, I mean you will kind of place it, and this sensor is my first sensor. The second one I did push it forward like half an inch or so, maybe 3/4 inch. I was able to push it and kind of stick it forward, but still, due to this area is pretty wide, but this area is pretty neural, and if you place it, your feet it depends how you place it. And like I said, with size 12 size shoe or bigger, pretty much when you place it, the pressure point, it will not engage properly. And with this sensor, due to the real estate, it's much bigger area covers. I'm pretty sure it should work much better. And well, let's continue it. And now what I was gonna remove it footpad. And since it's a custom built board, every single part in this board was been modified. And I mean, to remove the sensor, it's gonna be slightly different. For some people, it's gonna look, it's more complicated than XR. For some people, it's gonna look like it's much easy to remove it. And basically, what you do, you just take it out, those 4 screws. I mean, 2 on top, 2 on the bottom. And you don't have to remove it bumper. You don't have to remove it controller connector guard, because there's no controller guard. There's no, I mean, no need to remove it a bumper either. since I modified to a really small connector, 5-pin connector, due to I have a torque box in the front and 8 AS 3-piece batteries plus controller, pretty much stock configuration. Footpad will not work in my application, but the sensor will work, no problem. That's what I really like about XR platform. It's so flexible. Okay guys, now I need remove it all that hot glue behind, at least melted, disconnected. First we're gonna lift it the sensor. Since this sensor was gonna remove it anyway, that's why I didn't baby it. This sensor kind of go a little bit to maybe rough, but it's no big deal because we're gonna trash that sensor anyway. Okay guys, finally I did remove the sensor. I mean, one part is done. Now I have to clean it, the goo, and then I will remove it that end because the end's still there. Okay guys, I was gonna show you probably the easy way to remove it, goo from a board. And you use the razor blade, but keep it kind of like in an angle, pretty much. Let me show you. Don't keep it straight, and don't keep it this way because you will dig it into wood. Keep it like a 45 angle backward, and then just drag it. And that actually do pretty good job by scrubbing all that goo from sensor, because some sensors, like a Fisher motion sensor, last time when I removed it, I didn't get any goo on the wood itself. But with those sensors, the one I just removed, it's always unbelievable how much glue it's stuck to the surface itself. Pretty much when you clean it, make sure your hands can fingers slide easily. If it sticks, that means you have to apply it more goo gun solution, and then kind of rub it a little bit more to make sure it will dissolve the goo, and then scrub it again. But like I said, hold it razor blade in the right angle, because otherwise you will damage it wood surface, and then your sensor will probably start acting really goofy. Well, let me keep working, and because I see some glue is still there, and I need to clean it very well. Okay guys, when you're done cleaning footpad surface, yeah, like I said, make sure there's no glue, no bumps, no holes, nothing. Make sure it's a the nicer, smoother surface, the better chance sensor will work the way it should be. Okay guys, after when you remove it connector, remove it excessive glue, make sure the new connector from new sensor will fit properly. Then also place it, your sensor, kind of where it should be. And the way I do, and I'm not gonna claim it like I know what I'm doing or I already done hundreds of them. No, of course not. I did sensors only 4 or 5 sensors so far. And well, the easy way, in my opinion, and like I said, I'm not gonna claim to be professional or I really know what I'm doing, but I usually place it a masking tape to cover it, that part where the sensor not supposed to be go, and make kind of align it to make sure it's, that's the way I prefer. I mean, I'd like to see it will sit, and then do one side at a time. Yeah, and you should be good. Okay guys, after when you're done placing a sensor, inspect it, make sure everything looks nice, no buckle, no bends, because especially if you bend those sensors, or you place it kinda not in the right way where those pads buckles, it will give you a ghost riding, or it may not engage it at all. Well, my sensor looks pretty good, and now I was gonna plug it and test it one more time, and then after all I was gonna put it as sandpaper. I mean the grip paper. Okay, then next step, after when you tested foot sensor, make sure it's up and running the way it should be. Then we're gonna apply it grip tape, and everyone using a different style grip tape. I like that one, and it's quite affordable, and it performs really nice actually, because on those front foot sensors, if you use it a really hard grip tape, it may, and with my luck, it always has a problem with engaging. With really good flexible grip tape like this guy I'm buying from Amazon, the VESC grip tape, I really love it because it works really good. Yeah, the grippiness, it's better than stock XR, much better. I kind of like it, and not too coarse where it can damage your sensor, because I used it before. I forgot what the brand was, and with previous sensor it did work fine, but and then it started ghosting. When I remove it, I see a big impact. Most likely one rock was bigger than it should be, and when I ride it, or maybe I pick it up rock on the trailer, so pretty much did damage it. Yeah, those grip tapes, like I said, I really love it. Since I do have a LED light, a status light over here, I will have to modify it first, my grip tape, and then apply it. Well,